Hi, are you a founder or CEO? Are you a VP of product? Does your company have product market fit? It might be time to hire someone to run growth. Here's how to think about hiring for that role. If this is your first growth team, meaning you haven't been running experiments, you haven't necessarily been instrumenting the product, but you do have product market fit that you feel that you can prove with data, it might not be the right thing to hire a head of growth right away. You may actually want to assemble an MVP type of a team, including people who just work at your company. So a product manager with, an eye for analytics, an analyst with great product thinking, someone who really understands both your company, your customer, and also your culture, and will know how to sort of use data to tell that story internally. That's often a really great person to spearhead this for you. I mention that because many companies want to go hire someone who's kind of done it before, and they overlook the fact that if you're a product manager at a company that's already at scale, which is why we know they've been successful and we know that they've worked in a growth function before. So to use something like Instagram, if you're looking at a PM from Instagram, that person is used to going to work using an incredible suite of battle tested, scale ready tools and going up and making small changes to run these very scientific experiments across a huge amount of volume. The chances that you have those kinds of tools that the person would be used to and that you actually have any data or the kind of data that they're used to having, as well as the ability to experiment sort of at that level is pretty low. You do need to start from zero, which is why I recommend starting with an MVP team, including hopefully someone who already works at your company and deeply understands your customer. Let's assume we are going to hire an external head of growth. We already have run an MVP team and we've proved out, okay, we know what some of our growth levers are. We have infrastructure to run experiments. We can look at data and people listen internally when we make the case. The next thing is to find a great leader to really be the tip of the spear on strategy and collaborate across product, marketing, go-to-market, and with every exec in figuring out exactly what to build, how to build it, and how to keep pushing the business forward. What you really want for this person is someone who has a very good fit to your customer. They care about your customer, they're familiar with them, and they have the right skills to either help onboard and retain that person, or they have the marketing skills to go out and find that person. It's very tempting to sort of look at resumes with brand logos on them and think, hey, I wish my company were that big, or hey, that's, the kind of company that we aspire to be someday. But it's very important to match this head of growth to the level of product market fit, of infrastructure, and of tooling that you have at your company. And of course, very, very important that they really love, understand, and have empathy for your customer. As you move forward in hiring a head of growth, speaking now to the founder, the CEO, the VP of product, it's very important to make sure that you are mandating collaboration across the entire company with this person, really no matter how junior. You should be doing this if they're the MVP team, an internal analyst or PM who's sort of making a case for a growth team. You should absolutely be doing it for an expensive hire like a head of growth, a VP growth, or a chief growth officer. As a CEO or founder or on the board, you have the ability to turn to the VP of sales, head of data, and the VP of marketing and say, this person is your friend. They're here to make all of us more successful, and we will treat them that way. It's really easy to get territorial. It's really easy to feel as if, hey, this person is doing this other thing. I'm out here doing my thing. You stay on your side of the street. I'll stay on mine. But growth is a strategic and hyper cross-functional team, and you need to treat them like that and prepare the rest of the organization well so that they can hit the ground running on day zero. That's it. I hope this video series has been helpful to you. Check out Panobi, PANOBI.com for more.